I love it too. Please welcome Chef Trevor Lui and the President of the Silver Society of Canada, Philip Cheong. So good to have you here. That's awesome. I knew you liked collecting sneakers and ball caps. I did not know about the flatware and the silverware. This is so cool. So you have stories that you've amassed about some of the items that you've collected along the way, like a special spoon that has a good meaning for you.
I do have a special spoon, and I mean, it never started as a hobby for me. I mean, a lot of cooks just like to have tasting spoons in their artillery in their knife bag, and this is a spoon I actually found in a flea market in Brooklyn about 8 years ago.
Okay.
Really, really great story. I don't know if it's worth anything, but it's worth something to me because the biggest thing for this spoon is I was actually shopping for records. I was looking for vinyl, and I just saw this mountain of spoons. And I started sifting through it, and I found a bunch of spoons, and I found this one spoon, and it has an A on the top. And the woman that had these spoons said, "You found it." And I'm like, what did I find? And she said, well, I got this spoon many years ago. My first name starts with an A, so I always buried it under the pile, hoping no one would find it. And she said, you found it today, so you can have it. So this means a lot to me because there was a story attached to this spoon.
And now you have
I have
spoon.
it. This is the one spoon that I keep in my knife bag. So it's for tasting and basting. Yeah.
Now, but if I find it, does it belong to me now?
But your name doesn't start with A.
Doesn't matter. I can make it work.
That's true. You are A in my books.
So Philip, Trevor has some berry spoons he's collected. Let's look at them and talk a little bit about them because we want to know, like, what should we be looking for and what's special about that?
Well, so berry spoons are used to serve berries.
Okay.
There is
only for the berries.
Imagine that.
Only the berries.
So you can see it's there's a design on them, and basically it's used to
show them that.
Pick up the berries, and then you leave any juices behind.
So that's all bumpy. Oh, you leave the juices behind.
Yeah.
Okay, so, I mean, it's like Trevor said in the tape, it's a specific class that is using scissors like this to cut their grapes. First of all, who's cutting their grapes? Like, do they mean cut the grapes in half, or they mean cut them off the little vine?
I don't know.
Cut them off the stem.
Oh, cut them off the stem. Okay.
Is there someone designated just to be stem cutter?
Yeah, I need somebody who's going to be using these scissors for my grapes. But they're beautiful. Look at them. So a lot of these were used by folks that were in, you know, positions of power or the aristocracy. There are even like sugar spoons and spice spoons. Show us what you have in that respect.
So in terms of sugar, sugar was an expensive commodity.
Okay.
And it came from the West Indies.
Okay.
And so when it was imported,
sugar cane.
When it was imported back to Europe, they were kept in special containers. So this is used for
Can I see that?
casting sugar.
Okay.
So to sift sugar, let's say if you had fruits.
Is this $1 million, or can I be playing?
No, you could.
Okay. So you take off the thing, you put the sugar in there. Yeah. And then you put this on and...
Sort of like a pepper shaker.
Oh, and I do a little...
Yeah.
That's cool.
And then the transition to using a sugar sifter like that.
Okay, it looks like a little ladle for your sugar. That's cute, all right?
And then if you wanted something to enliven your fruit, you could use a spice sifter.
Oh, I thought this was for the toddlers in your life. They keep getting smaller.
Next time I'm having a dinner party, I'm going to enliven fruit for my friends.
Can you imagine? Yes. And you put all this out? I would just be like, I'm going to go home because I don't know what's happening here. Like, tell me what to use. I don't know. You have a very cool story, Philip, about that particular vessel right there.
Oh, this?
Yes.
So as an invertebrate collector, I go to garage sale, church sales, whatever.
Yeah.
And so I was at a garage sale, and I looked at this piece. I thought, oh, it's probably a piece of inexpensive silver plate.
Yeah.
But then...
Did you know what it was for?
Yes, it's a salt cellar. So
salt cellar.
So you put your salt in there.
Okay.
And you use a special spoon to, you know, take them out.
I want to feel classy. Yeah, you do this with your salt. Okay, so how much did you... Is that too much? Too much sodium? Okay. How much did you pay for this?
So it was $5.
Okay,
and
good.
there was a pair of them.
Okay, now what's it worth, though?
Yeah.
Well, depending on the market. So a lot of these things I got at the Sunday Antique Market.
Yeah.
So if it was at the Sunday Antique Market, it would probably be a few $100s. But in a smart deals shop in a smart part of town, it can be up to $1,000.
Get out of here.
Score. Philip, score.
What a score.
Very good. I think it's lovely that you can go out and get beautiful finds that have a beautiful story and might be worth a lot of money. But it's nice that that's something that you do, Trev. And thanks for joining us, Philip.
Oh, my pleasure.
Yeah, give them both some love. Thank you.